Hi Nima, it's Thursday, May 19th, 2011, and you are watching The Four of Us.
Sorry about the mess.
Why don't you pound snow, doll?
Gotta keep a low profile.
They'll be watching The Four of Us.
You didn't want PI, you want some pastry to pin it on.
I killed him! Ah! So, something I have learned about myself recently. I apparently love to thrust myself into semi-awkward situations involving the Spanish language. I am an English major, Spanish minor, and I've been learning Spanish for about 2 years now. So at this point at my university, I am in the 300 level classes for Spanish. While this is excellent for a freshman, it means that the lectures are taught entirely in Spanish, and about 90% of the class grew up in Spanish-speaking households. I am almost fluent in Spanish. This basically means that if you dropped me in a Spanish-speaking country with no translator or tour guide, I would be able to survive. Or at least I'd be able to ask the drug lords who kidnapped me for a drink of water. That's survival, baby. So I can understand pretty much everything that my professor says, mainly because she speaks so slowly and clearly. I think she can tell I'm not a natural Spanish speaker. She may have concluded this based on the fact that when I try to trill my R's, it sounds like a dying go-kart. Or it could have been the pale Irish complexion that gave me away, just when I thought I was fooling someone. However, when the other students in the class start speaking, I kinda just make this face. I kinda feel like a gringa. Now you'd think that these feelings of ineptitude for the entire Spanish language would turn me off to thrusting myself into situations where my complete incapacity to speak Spanish is apparent to everyone present. Nope. About halfway through the semester, I started dating the adorable Colombian girl who sat next to me in class. You know who you are. And while her family consists of mainly bilingual Spanish-English speakers, it quickly became apparent that her roommates conversed almost exclusively in Spanish. So while I can carry out basic conversations with, of course, a smattering of grammatical and vocabulary errors, I still find myself making this face quite a bit. However, my conversational skills, or lack thereof, cannot even come close to the comparison of my dancing capabilities. I can tell you right now, folks, your white Irishness will never be quite so apparent until you partake in a Colombian dance party. I wasn't aware of this, but apparently Spanish speakers can disconnect their hips from the rest of their bodies and swivel them on a figure-8 shaped track at speeds which Dale Earnhardt only wishes he could match. I thought that Shakira was just amazing. Apparently this superpower is something that's just native to their culture. My girlfriend was kind enough to humor me, at least enough to dance with me a few times. But I'm sure the comparison between me and her was just funny. It's cool though. My girlfriend's the most awesome person ever, and she accepts me for the gringa that I am. Just one more reason why I love her. Okay, that's what I have to share today. Bye Sarah, bye Lily. B, I will see you on Tuesday. Y ciao mi bebe. And about 90% of the class... What? We're getting a cat today. We're getting a cat?